చిత్తూరు జిల్లాలో టీడీపీ మహిళా విభాగం అధ్యక్షురాలు లీలావతిపై ఒక యువతి చేసిన ఆరోపణలు సంచలనంగా మారాయి. బోటెక్లో పనిచేయడానికి ఇతర రాష్ట్రం నుంచి వచ్చిన తనను లీలావతి ఆమె కుమారుడు అనూష్ చౌదరి మానసికంగా వేధించారని యువతి వీడియోలో ఆరోపించింది. తన కుమారుడిని పెళ్లి చేసుకోవాలని లీలావతి ఒత్తిడి తెచ్చారని, అంగీకరించకపోవడంతో బెదిరింపులకు పాల్పడ్డారని పేర్కొంది. ఇతర రాష్ట్రాల నుండి వచ్చిన మహిళలను కూడా వేధిస్తున్నారని యువతి ఆరోపించింది. తన భద్రతపై ఆందోళన వ్యక్తం చేస్తూ తనకు జరిగిన అనుభవాలను వీడియో ద్వారా వెల్లడించింది. ఈ వీడియో సోషల్ మీడియాలో వైరల్ కావడంతో చిత్తూరు టీడీపీ మహిళా విభాగం నాయకత్వంపై చర్చ మొదలైంది.
Just tell in a short brief that I was very active in Woke India. He connect with me in Woke India while I was in Bangalore, and then from Bangalore they have chased me that okay fine, we are going to give you accommodation and salary, so you don't have to be hesitate, you don't have to think a lot, you can shift and stay with us in Chittoor. Okay, so no second thought or second thinking, because as she is a woman president, I just pack my bag and I shift to in Chittoor. Okay, so the day when I interacted with them, I was expecting something very different, but how this started is so worst. They started my interaction with making me work of their household thing. First off, I thought that it should be 1 to 3 days work, but then it generally turned into a torture, a harassment, a physical harassment, a mental harassment, that they make me work for the entire home, entire household thing. They force me to do meals for 3 times. It's including breakfast, lunch, dinner, and sometimes I do morphing and sometimes I do shit things which I can't explain. After that, after some 20 days, when she got to know that I have a very good family background, my family is very healthy and wealthy, then she started fabricating that okay fine, I will marry you and Anush can marry each other and then all of these things will be sorted out. She is having a financial crisis, a next level financial crisis, that she can't pay the employees, the rent, the electricity, anything, and that's why she has started all this, putting me pressure and all. She made me work for till 11 o'clock night, till 2 o'clock, some Sundays also, without giving me any kind of over extra time payment. And after doing all these things, she tortured me in the home like a hell. Both of them, even Damanti Lilavati and Anush Chaudhary, both has tortured me a hell. Even the family, the whole entire family, always tell them that I'm a North Indian, I don't supposed to stay with them. They actually forced me to stay with them, and after that they has started all these things. So even the second point is like, being a woman president, when I'm about to leave the office, when I just give up. I just totally give up with the entire office. I just give up with her. I just give up with Anush. I just request them. I just say ki please mujhe PG chahiye. I just need a PG. I want to go from this home, this home. I need a PG. I just cried in front of them so many times. Her mom and her son is fighting for the PG because somehow they thought that I am not going to stay in the PG and they don't have to pay the extra money. But I have chased them, no, you have to pay. So after that they paid my PG rent and I moved from that home to the PG. The PG was absolutely under construction and it's very bad. It's very worst PG I have ever stayed over there. In that uncomfortable situation, every day I come to the office, they force me for the things has not been sold as whatever I made, because all the pieces are very designer and exclusive, all the Indo-Western garments I have made. So it will take so many times to thought that I have put into it. And after that, they are telling me, if you don't sold all these dresses, okay, if you did not sold, you can't leave the office. You have to take you have to do all this. You have to also take care of the sales part. Like seriously, मैं वहाँ पे सिर्फ डिजाइनिंग करने गई थी, मैं ना सेल्स देखने गई थी, ना तो मैं उन लोगों का कंटेंट्स देखने गई थी, ना मैं उन लोगों का घर का काम करने गई थी मेट के जैसे, ना मैं कुछ और करने गई थी. मैं वहाँ पे सिर्फ डिजाइन करने गई थी, जबकि उन लोगों ने मेरे से सब कुछ करवाया, लिटरली सब कुछ. After doing all these things also, they never rewarded me, they never awarded me for a single small thing. And they told me that your design are worst, your design are scrap, we are not going to post it online, no people will come and buy this, all these things are going on. And now after so many things happen, they are posting my videos, they are posting my videos in online, they are doing fashion shows, they are doing everything with my collection without giving my salary, without giving and taking my mental peace. मेरा चैन और सांस लेने के बाद ये लोग सब कुछ कर रहे हैं जो उन लोग को करना चाहिए, सब कुछ. Literally, I was admitted for 2 months in hospital. I was having a severe jaundice and high cholesterol. But these people don't have that sense that I have texted them so much that they need to talk with me. For an emergency basis, that they talk to me. No humanity, but both the person. They have zero sense of humor, zero. They don't have any humanity. And lastly, I just want to complete the conversation, because as there are bad people, there are good people also. So there is one akka, she supported me like anything else. She supported me like her real sister. I am very, very thankful to her that if she was not there, I will be in the street. Literally, how someone can do all these things, calling someone to change the state, and then they are dealing people like this. I don't know what kind of power and authority she is holding. So I just went to stay with that akka for 2-3 days because my mental condition was brutally taken. And beside me, she called her and she was asking her, where is Anurupa, do you know about her and all these things. But she is telling that, I don't know ma'am, I don't know where Anurupa is. Then she started the line, okay, she is a North Indian, don't allow her to stay back at your house, because you don't know if one day she got raped, what kind of allegation and accusation you have to face through. Seriously? Like seriously? After I did all those things for you as a woman, I think you as a mother, you told about this me. I was sitting next to her. I thought to not charge any complaint, any file. I have several times asked Anush, I request Anush, because I thought he is also similar age to me. He will understand the situation.
యువతి చేసిన ఆరోపణలపై సమగ్ర విచారణ జరిపి వాస్తవాలను వెలుగులోకి తీసుకురావాలని మహిళా సంఘాలు, హక్కుల కార్యకర్తలు కోరుతున్నారు. అయితే ఇవి ప్రస్తుతం యువతి చేసిన ఆరోపణలు మాత్రమేనని అధికారిక విచారణలో నిజానిజాలు తెలియాల్సి ఉంది. కర్నూలు జిల్లా వెల్దుర్తి మండల కేంద్రంలో విధుల్లో ఉన్న కానిస్టేబుల్ పై దాడి ఘటన కలకలం రేపింది. హైస్కూల్ మైదానంలో అనుమతి లేకుండా ఇంకుడు గుంత తవ్వుతున్నారన్న ఫిర్యాదుతో పోలీసులు అక్కడికి వెళ్లినట్లు సమాచారం. పనులు నిలిపివేయాలని సూచించిన కానిస్టేబుల్ రాంబాబుతో టీడీపీ నాయకుడు శ్రీనివాసులు కుమారుడు భగత్ వాగ్వాదానికి దిగినట్లు స్థానికులు చెబుతున్నారు. ఈ క్రమంలో రాంబాబుపై భరత్ దాడి చేసినట్లు ఆరోపణలు ఉన్నాయి. ఘటనలో కానిస్టేబుల్ కు స్వల్ప గాయాలైనట్లు కూడా సమాచారం. దాడి అనంతరం భరత్ అక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్లిపోయినట్లు తెలుస్తుంది. అంతేకాకుండా ఫోన్లో సబ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ను కూడా దూషించినట్లు ఆరోపణలు వినిపిస్తున్నాయి. విధుల్లో ఉన్న పోలీసులపై దాడి, అధికారులను దూషించిన ఘటనపై కఠిన చర్యలు తీసుకోవాలని స్థానికులు డిమాండ్ చేస్తున్నారు. హై స్కూల్ మైదానంలో జరిగిన తవ్వకాలపైన అధికారులు విచారణ చేపట్టినట్లు సమాచారం. అయితే ఘటనకు సంబంధించిన ఆరోపణలు అధికారికంగా నిర్ధారణ కావాల్సి ఉంది. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ వాచింగ్. ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని తాజా అప్డేట్స్ కోసం రాయలసీమ న్యూస్ టీవీని ఇప్పుడే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. జై రాయలసీమ.